It's been a minute. I know. It's been months since I've been on here. It's been a long time, and it feels a little weird to talk in the camera again. But a lot has happened, and I'm sorry. It's been, I don't know, I think like 9-10 months. I don't know. I don't really know how long. But a lot has happened. A lot. And I want to fill you in. I've been on and off debating whether I should get back into doing it, recording and doing all that good stuff, and debating whether, if it's, I don't want to say if it's worth it, but if it's something I want to do, continue to do. But I miss it. I miss being on here and encouraging, or whatever it is that y'all liked about it, my videos, or just wanting to see what I'm doing every day. But a lot has happened. And first thing is I quit my job. I quit my job last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. I quit my job last week. What else? My husband got a new job. I think the last time my husband was working as a mechanic, well, then he quit. And then he quit being a mechanic, and now he's back into being a mechanic. So he just started last week, I think he started. And I'm 8 months pregnant too, so we're expecting surprise. I'm 8 months today. Today is the 23rd of July. It's a boy, another boy. And I quit my job because I was pregnant. I did home health for, I think, like 3 years, and I couldn't do it no more. I was stressing out, and I was doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing, being pregnant. And I was getting a lot of contractions, and I was hurting, and so I just quit. I couldn't do it no more. And but yeah, I'm 8 months pregnant. He weighs between 4 and 5 pounds right now. He's not ready to come out. That was my appointment today, checking to see if he was ready. He's not ready. He does not want to, no, he's not ready to come out. We're gonna name him, we found a first name, but we're still debating on a middle name. We don't know if we're gonna have one or not. But his name is Ezekiel Cruz. And debating whether a middle name like Ezekiel James or Ezekiel, I don't know. I want to have a middle name because my first son has a middle name, but I don't know yet. But yeah, I was gonna record a lot of the first doctor visit, and when I first found out I was pregnant. But when I first found out I was pregnant, I was really sick. I was really sick up to the point where I think once I hit 6 months, like 6.5 months, I started feeling okay. But when the first couple of months, I was miserable. Like, I didn't want to get up. I was sleeping all the time. I was sick all the time. I was hurting all the time, and asking my doctor if it was normal and all these things. And I waited 6 years to have another baby. And if you can imagine waiting 6 years and being over 30, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this again. What else has changed? I don't have my little setup anymore. I don't have my little vanity, and I have a different setup. I have an older vanity. The mirror is really big. I have a different one because I want to repaint it, and I want to, it's like a older style vanity. And what else? I don't know. Just really that. Just, I'm pregnant. And I quit my job, and it's been going good. Like it's been other than being sick and having to go to doctor's appointments and having to do blood work and all that mess, it's been going really good. I mean, the baby's healthy. I don't have diabetes. I don't have nothing. Like everything is perfect, and I thank the Lord for that, for him just protecting me and the baby from all that sickness. And I mean, like he's perfect. Everything is perfect. What else happened? My aunts came down from Florida. They just left. I wanted to record that, but I don't know if they were comfortable being in front of a camera like that, and I didn't want to just like push it on them. What else happened? I don't know what else happened. But let me show you the baby room. We have the baby room almost. Oh, this is the vanity. We can see it. It's an older style vanity, but I'm gonna fix it up and do all that good stuff. But you probably see me wobbling. But other than that, everything's been the same. Everything has. Okay, so first you can see my sister. No, she painted that when she was in high school. But we bought my aunt bought the stroller. We have all this stuff ready. Changing table. The changing table, I'm going to repaint it and put new knobs on it. I just liked it because it was like a older style changing table. We're gonna paint the room. We still need to paint it, get curtains and stuff, but the big things we got already. We got the crib. My grandma's sister knitted this for us. This is baby Zeke, and the pillowcase she knitted too. So I'm so grateful for that. I like that's awesome that she did that. Oh, and we got, let's see, we got some of the clothes, his shoes, diapers, a little bath thing. The beddings, more bedding is up there. We got mainly the big stuff. The big stuff we already have. It's just the little stuff, like I'm gonna repaint that, get baskets to put under there to put like his diapers, his wipes, like shampoo, all that stuff under there. My niece painted that, and she sold it to us for $5. But I'm trying to surround this room with scripture, and trying to surround this room with the Lord, so his presence can be in here. I mean, it's very peaceful in here. And my sister-in-law gave me a lot of baby stuff. And I'm so grateful for that. And my sister too gave me a lot of shoes and bibs, some clothes. I mean, we've had a lot of help getting up into this stuff, and we're so grateful for it. But yeah, that's about it. We have all that ready. I don't know. I forgot how to do all this stuff. It's been a crazy ride with this pregnancy. Emotionally, it's been crazy. It's been like really not depressing, just, and I don't want to say worried, but I guess worried. Just making sure, like, we're ready, I guess. We're not in a sense of parents, but in a sense of I want this pregnancy, and I want him to come into this world knowing that we love him, knowing that we're gonna do everything to support him, I guess, in any way. And spiritually, you know, with the Lord, knowing that, teaching him about him, teaching our sons about who he is, and, you know, teaching them how to have honor, how to have respect, how to have all these things. And it's been hard. It's been really hard with my first son, because it's, you know, school teaches them one thing, and he comes home and we teach him something different, and trying to find that balance of, at school that's what they want from you, but in you this is what we want from you. And it's been really hard. It's been really hard, especially since he started school. He's going to first grade this coming year, and we're gonna be in football, and all that's fixing to start happening. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard, because it's my husband was working in town, and now he's working out of town, and it's gonna be really hard because a lot of his games are gonna be, I'm so out of breath, it's gonna be like on Saturdays, and my husband's gonna start working on Saturdays now. And it's just praying for time, praying to separate our time right. That's what we've been talking about. But I mean, other than that, everything's just been the same. Everything's just been, it's been good. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs these past couple months, with losing things and gaining things, and realizing that a lot of material things are not worth our marriage. They're not worth us fighting over, or trying to kill ourselves for work over. I mean, it's just material stuff. Like, it's not even important for us to even break our backs trying to keep things that it's not worth it. But other than that, everything's been good. My mother-in-law's in town. She came yesterday. Yeah. She's leaving tomorrow, but she's not here. She took my son, I don't know where they went. They went somewhere. She was talking about taking him to Walmart or something. I don't know. But they're not here. When I got back into town, they were already gone. But my doctor visit went good. He checked if he was head down, and he's not. He's not close to being ready, and I'm 8 months pregnant, and he's not ready to come out. He does not want to come out. He's not like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm staying here. So my operation, because I'm getting a C-section, so the operation's gonna be, they scheduled it for September 10th at 5, and I have to be there at 5 in the morning, and they have it scheduled for 7 in the morning. So by 7 he should be here. But since he's not ready right now, it could be longer. It could be set back to longer. I was hoping for September 14th, because that's my dad's birthday, and I really want to have him on my dad's birthday. But I don't know. It's right now, it's all up in the air right now. Right now it's just every visit, just seeing where he's at and how he's doing. And I'm seeing my doctor every 2 weeks, and I'm gonna start seeing my sonogram doctor every 2 weeks, and then from there every week. So it's been hard. It's been long. I'm ready for him to come out, but I haven't. And that's the thing too, is I haven't been in front of this mirror since I got pregnant. I haven't put on makeup. I haven't bought any new makeup. I think the only thing that I bought new was this fit me, but it doesn't fit me. It's too, I don't know. Because when my aunts were down, we went out on the boat and I got really dark, and this doesn't, it's not my color no more, and I've only used it once. It's the only thing that I have bought new, and this was before I got pregnant. That shows you how long that's been. But I know there's been a lot of new makeup out, and I want to get it. I want to start doing makeup videos again, and I'm growing my hair out and trying to learn new hairstyles and stuff, and trying to get the new makeup and all this other stuff. And but it's just been, I don't have any energy to do none of that. I was debating today whether I should even get in front of the camera today, but I did. I don't know, something like pushed me to do it. But I'm gonna try to upload once a week, because the reason I stopped doing it was because I was doing it every day, and I was, at the end of the day, I'd have to edit and put it together, upload it throughout the night, and redo it all again, and it was just a lot. And going, to work and over there being stressful and not being able to record and not being able to do none of that, and coming home, and it was just a lot. It was a lot to do every day. And so I think what I'm gonna do is record throughout the week and then upload it on Friday or upload it on Saturday, and do it like that. And then for sure try to record when the baby's here, of course. And I lost my train of thought because I got heartburn. Anyway, try to record when the baby's here, try to record all of that, because I don't plan on going back to work after I have the baby, because it's a lot. It's just a lot right now to try to get back to work. And my husband makes enough for both of us, and we've been praying so much for a new job for him, for something that he desires, for God to place it, in our position or in our way to whatever the Lord wants us to do. But at the same time, to provide for our family. And it was crazy because the day that I quit, he found out, or the day that I was planning on quitting, I was talking to him that I wanted to quit, that I couldn't do it no more, and he told me that he got a job offer, and he's like that's what we've been praying for. And I mean, it's just, everything just lined up. God just lined everything up for us, and we've prayed, and got confirmation from him, from the Lord, just to make sure that this is where he wants Ricky to be. And I mean, it was really good. It was really good. I've been talking for a long time now, but I don't know. That's the only thing new that I can think of right now. What else is new? I don't know. I think that's it. I don't think, I mean, not in my life that's new besides being pregnant. I don't know. That's it, I think. That's my body pillow. I've had that for a long time. It works, so. I haven't had any complications either, so that's good. With my first son, I did. I had a lot of complications with him. That's it, really. It's nothing big. I don't know. I hope this is something, because to me it is. I want to get back into doing this, but it's just so hard wobbling around. And you saw, coming from my room to the baby's room got me out of breath. And it's just hard for me to walk and stuff. Like, I get so out of breath and so tired so easily. But it's been I say it's been a crazy ride emotionally, because with our first son, it was weird. It was like, I've never experienced being pregnant, and it was just like a weird experience to feel him move and like kick, and we were young, and my husband was like, "That's, your stomach is moving, that looks weird." Like, it was just weird. It was a weird experience, because we've never experienced something like that. We've never experienced like a baby coming out and like, I'm here. Like, we've never experienced that before. But this time it's so much different, because we know, I guess, now. And like, we talk to him, and we sing to him, and I try to read to him. And like, my oldest is very, how do you say, he's very talkative, I guess, to him. He's very demanding. He tells him, "I'm your big brother, you need to listen to me," and he starts kicking and moving, and it's a very bonding moment. It's a very different experience this time around, especially when I go to church, or I'm talking, especially when I talk to one of the elders. When I talk to him, or when he preaches, this baby kicks so much. Like, he is just kicking and kicking and kicking. And I've been wanting to tell him, but I haven't had a chance to tell him. And sometimes when my pastor preaches too, or when I'm talking to him and he starts moving. But my mom, when he hears my mom, it's like he gets so excited to hear my mom. He starts moving and kicking, and I don't know. There's only a certain people that he gets excited to hear. Just like my elder and my pastor, my husband, my son, my mom. I think that's about it. And then whenever we're like, if I'm driving to the doctor's appointments, or like, if I have the radio on, or if I have my music on, the song that he is really liking a lot right now is Whole Heart by Hillsong. He loves that song. Like, he's just like kicking and kicking. But what else? He has his own personality already. Like, he's very active. He's very, very active. Like, he'll sleep for maybe 30 to 40 minutes and he's awake. And my husband will come home and put his hand on my stomach and move it, and I'm like, "Don't wake him up," because he's asleep. But he's very, very, very active. Like, he's a lot more active than my first son. I don't really remember my first son moving a lot, just certain times. But Zeke is he's very active. He moves a lot. And sometimes I'm like, I go into his room and I get on the rocking chair and I'm rocking so he can just calm down and go to sleep. And he does most of the time, but I think that's why I'm so tired, because he's moving so much. What else can I tell you about him? He has really big cheeks. I have all my sonograms up there, but every time I show someone my sonograms, they're like, "I don't know what that is." But in one of those, she put it to where it was the front of his face, and his cheeks are really, really big. And I don't know where he gets that from. I don't know if it's me or if it's my husband. I don't know. But he has really big cheeks. What else? He's up all night. He's up. He's kicking, and he's up all night. Which I'm so grateful for, because I'm grateful that he's very active and moving, and like, that's something that I never thought I'd experience. But I will put up a video of how I found out I was pregnant the first time, and how God had a lot to do with it. And I know there's gonna be people that, people that don't believe in God, but I don't care. I really don't care. They have their opinion. This is what I believe in. This is who I am. This is what God has placed in me, and He's showed me. I've experienced all these things. There's no one in this world, there's nothing in this world that can tell me otherwise of that there's no God. You can't change my mind. You cannot change my mind that there's no God, because I've experienced so much with the Lord. He's revealed so much to me. He's revealed Himself to me. He's revealed His Holy Spirit to me. For someone to come into my life and tell me that there's no God, like there's no way that you will ever change my mind about that. And I don't want to force it either. I don't want to force it on y'all, because I don't know who watches, and I don't know if some of y'all don't believe it or whatever y'all choose to believe. But I want to put it out there that this is what God has done for me and my family. And I want to share that, to give someone hope that is following the Lord, to give someone hope and to give someone peace and to give someone comfort with patience and with abiding in Him, and with just trusting Him, and stop focusing on what you want. Stop focusing on your desire and start focusing on Him and His will and what He wants from you. Then He returns with His gifts and His blessings and all that good stuff. So I want to put that out there. This would be 3 years in June 12th, I think, or June 19th. I think it's June 12th that I've been following the Lord fully. So, and through those 3 years, just with me surrendering a lot of things, surrendering myself, surrendering my marriage, my son, my household, my finances, everything, surrendering everything to Him. He has provided so much peace and so much of His desire, and so much of His so much of His truth, and what He wants from us as children, and what He wants from us as servants. He has provided all that, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, there's nothing in this world that will ever change my mind to not believe in God, or to stray away from what He's done in my life. Like, I've made a point, me and my husband have made a point to always put God first in our life. With every situation, with every decision, with everything, every aspect in our life is surrounded. God has to be first. What does God want from us? Like, and He's showed us so much through that. And I don't know. I just want to put that out there, and I want to put that video out there too. So I'm gonna make that video. It's gonna be kind of long, I think. I don't know, because I talk a lot. I think that's it. I know I wanted to do a video with my mind went blank. Anyway, I'll get it. But once the baby's born, I think, once I get into a schedule and a routine of taking my son to school and doing all that stuff, and having the baby on a routine, I think I'm gonna start doing more makeup videos, and start doing more what are they, where someone else is with me? Videos with other people, and I want to do videos like that. So, and I'm gonna try to keep to keep recording, you know, every day and not forget, or because there are some days where I am like today I have a lot of energy. This is a lot of energy right now. But there's other days that I don't. Like there's other days that I'm just so tired, and he positions himself in certain ways, and it's a lot. I know something else happened, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I don't know, it might come back to me. But I don't know what it was. There's nothing really that I can think of that happened. I remember now. I had a gender reveal party. That's what it was. I had a reveal party. I didn't invite a lot of people. I only invited certain people, and it was just, at the time I planned it, it was just a lot for me. It was very stressful. And I'm the type of person that I can plan stuff. It doesn't stress me out. I can put things together really quick. I get it all organized. Like, I'm that person. But when I did it, it was just too much. I was so tired, and I was hurting, and I don't know. I was not mentally not in a good place. Not like bad, but like I was just exhausted. I was just so tired. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to just put the cake together and just cut it and let's get on with it. Like, I was just exhausted. But I'll try to put in the video and some pictures and stuff at the end of the video about it. But yeah, we had it here at my house. It was good. It was really fun. I only invited people that I didn't want to say I cared about, but I invited people that I knew were praying for me, and that, I know that sounds ugly, but I didn't want to do this big party and to do this big thing, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be surrounded by my family. I just wanted to be surrounded by my parents. Like, this pregnancy right now, I just want to be around my family. I just want to be around my parents, my sister, my brother, which I don't really get to see my brother that much because he's always working, and he lives like 45 minutes from me. But like, I don't know. It's not that I want to be by myself. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just want to be surrounded by family, if that makes, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I love all my family, all my extended family. I love, all of them, and it's just, my mind is I didn't really want a lot of people to know I was pregnant. I didn't want a lot of people to, I guess because before this pregnancy, I've had, I don't even remember now, like 7 miscarriages. Yeah, I think 7. And it was always, oh, I'm sorry, and like, thank you so much. But this is my experience. When I have my miscarriages, I was very leave me alone. let me deal with it and let me move on. Don't continue to, I'm sorry it happened, and it's like 6 months from when it happened, you're still bringing it up. Like, let me deal with it, let me move on from it, let me heal from it, and let's move on. Like, I don't want to keep going with it, you know. And and okay, I got a message. This is how I was with this pregnancy. I don't want to tell a lot of people because I didn't know that if it was gonna, you know, be full term. I didn't know if I was gonna have another miscarriage. I didn't know. All I knew is, Lord, I trust you. And if this is not what you want, this is not what you want. And if it is what you want, you'll make it happen. And I just kept it like that. And I think the first person that I didn't even tell her. She just knew. Like, she knew was my pastor's wife. I went to church, and I think it was choir. We had a choir meeting. And I remember her just looking at me and looking at me and looking at me. And I was like, I have to tell her. Like, I have to tell her so she can pray for me, so she can help me, you know, so I can have that prayer from her. And so I put her to the side, and she's like, you're pregnant. And I was like, how did you know? Like, but I don't know, she just said she just knew I was pregnant. She's the first person that I've told, and then I told my mom, and then I told my sister. And the first person that I told from my family was my sister. I told my sister because all 3 of her kids, she told me first. And when I was pregnant with my son, I think I told her. And this one, once I took the test and it came out positive, I called her and I told her. And then it was my mom, and then my closest friends. And then I just kept it. I didn't tell no one. I didn't tell anyone until my gender reveal party. I posted it, and hey, I'm pregnant and it's a boy. So not a lot of people knew I was pregnant. At least I don't think. I don't know. But it was a big surprise for us because we didn't expect it either. We weren't like trying. We weren't like, you know, this is what we want. You know, we kind of lost. Before this one, I had a miscarriage, and after the miscarriage, I dealt with it in prayer. I just went in prayer and just let him heal me. I'm tired of dealing with it on my own. I was tired of crying. I was tired of hurting. I was tired of my heart breaking each time. I was tired of just being in that mindset of, Lord, you know, I want this. You know, this is all I've ever wanted, was to be a mom. And it keeps happening, and I don't understand why. And once he gave me revelation of it wasn't my time to be a mom, and him telling me that I wasn't ready to be a mom again, and him telling me that he will prepare it, that he will do it, and that it would be perfect when he did it. I mean, I accepted that, and I ran with it. I took it, I ran with it, and I just forgot about it. Not like, you know, but I didn't dwell on it anymore. I just forgot about it and lived my life, and tried very hard to be a better mom to my first son. And one of my really good friends told me, your kids deserve the best you, and I wasn't giving my son the best me. And when she told me that, I went into prayer, and I was like, she's right. Like, I'm not giving him what he deserves. God placed him here for a reason. God put him here on this earth, and I'm not giving my son what he deserves. For me as a mom, and for me as a wife, for me as a spouse, I wasn't who God intended me to be in those categories. And I needed to do better. I needed to work harder. I needed to be with the Lord more. And I just focused on that. I focused on being a better mom, a better wife, a better sister, a better, all these things that I wanted to be better in. And I don't know, we just weren't trying. I remember I was just feeling really tired. This was like months after I had the miscarriage. I want to say maybe a year after. And I remember I was sleeping a lot. I was sleeping a whole lot during the day. And Ricky's like, why are you sleeping so much? Like, you're always tired. And like, he wasn't complaining. It was just like, something's going on and you need to figure out what is going on. And so I debated, maybe I'm pregnant, maybe, but I'm not. I wasn't sick or nothing. I was just tired. And I remember we went to Walmart and we're getting stuff, like household stuff, and we passed by that aisle and I was like, I'm gonna get a pregnancy test. I just want to see. Like, I just want to. So we came home and we went really early in the morning. I came home and I started cooking breakfast and, just here, just doing whatever. And I had it on the bed and I remember just staring at it. And I remember just saying, Lord, if it's not, guard my heart. If it's not positive, let me move on. Let me not dwell on it. Let me not only focus on that. Let me focus on you. And if it is, let me accept it. Because I know there was times where I was pregnant and I didn't accept it. I didn't, I already know I'm going to have a miscarriage. I already know. And so I went, took the test, left it there for like 4 hours. I forgot all about it. Came back, finished cooking, ate, washed dishes. We did our thing. And then I'm like, I forgot the pregnancy test. So I went in there, just positive. And I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't say anything. So I took another one, positive. Took another one, positive. So I was like, okay, let's go. Let's run with this. Told my husband, he was very excited. He's like, I knew you were pregnant. He's like, I just knew it. And I don't know, we accepted it. We accepted the whole, whatever God wants. We accepted all of it. We accepted if I was gonna have a miscarriage, then let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's keep trying. We're in a point where we didn't want to give up. We wanted to keep having kids. I didn't care how old I was, I wasn't going to give up. And just trusting in God that whatever happens, happens. And we know that He will take care of us and He will provide and He would comfort us and, guard us. And He will tell us, if it's not for us. But He never did. So that's why we kept trying. And so after that, I got really sick. I think it was like 2-3 weeks after I found out, I got really, really sick. And wasn't eating, nothing. Like, I was really sick. But I'm doing good now. I've only gained, I think, like 10 pounds. 10 or 11 pounds I've only gained. But it feels like I gained a lot more than that. But yeah, it's been a real big eye-opener. It's been, I can't lose focus on what God has for me. I can't just focus on, I'm gonna have a baby. I'm very grateful and blessed that I've gone this far, But at the same time, I have to remember that God has put me this far, not me on my own. And he's allowed all of this to happen, and I can't lose focus of that. I can't lose focus of what he has done in my life personally, in my husband's life, in our life together as a married couple, and how much he's taught us how to be a husband and a wife, how to be parents, a mom and a dad, how to be patient with each other, how to be aware, of the enemy and what he brings to the table when we allow it to happen, and how we need to humble ourselves more and more every day to each other and to ourselves, knowing that we fail, and knowing that we sometimes lose focus, but to have that realization of we need to refocus and not do that again. It's been a lot of eye-opening, and a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of growing, a lot of coming together more between me and him, teaching our son about him, and showing the world when we go out, showing his light, showing kindness, showing love, showing all his fruit, and not judging people, and not doing worldly things like that. He's shown us a lot through this pregnancy alone. He has shown us a lot, and I want to give him all of that. I want to give him all that glory, because if it wasn't for him, I can promise you, I can 100% promise you that if it wasn't for God and our lives, me and my husband would not be together. I promise you, we would not be together. We wouldn't have this bond with our marriage, within ourselves, with God, if it wasn't for him. And I want to give him that glory, because it's amazing what he does, how he transforms, and how he reveals himself and his word and his love, and how he's corrected us within ourselves and within our marriage. And it's been really good. So I guess I'm gonna leave you with that. So I don't know. It's been really good. It's been really good. I might not show it, but in myself, in my spirit, and in my heart, like, I can't jump, but that's what I'm doing right now, and my spirit is jumping of how much he's revealed himself in our lives. So, but that's what's been going on. I think it's been like 11, maybe a year. I don't know. It's been a while since I've uploaded. And I want to thank y'all for sticking it out, for not unsubscribing. I don't know how many subscribers I have, but I want to thank y'all for staying here and hoping that I will upload. And I'm sorry, this has been a lot. There's just been a lot going on. I won't make any promises, because I don't know. I might leave it for another year. But what I do know right now is that is my schedule right now. Is try to upload every Friday or every Saturday every week, and go from there. And hopefully, continue to do it. Hopefully reach someone out there that is struggling or whatever it is. I just want to thank y'all very much for waiting, for being so patient. So today is Tuesday. I'll probably upload this today and upload one on Friday. I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. This heat is like on me. But if you have a certain request or a certain whatever video you want to see or whatever, just leave it in the comments, or just, I don't know, so most of y'all have my number, so just message me. But I'm gonna end it for today because I don't think we have anything else going on today, and start over tomorrow in the morning. So I will see y'all tomorrow. So thank you.